My friends, what's going on, everyone? My name is Kai. Welcome to my channel, Life of Kai. Really appreciate you for being here. Hi, how's it going? So, guys, today I've got a really funny Cyraxx video to show you guys. In this video, Cyraxx is going to be calling out the Microsoft Xbox executives, telling them how to run their company. Guys, very silly behavior, very embarrassing. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's get right into it.
Today, to start off my channel, I am going to be speaking about
To start off my channel. Every fucking video Cyraxx makes, he has to start a brand new channel for it because he's always getting banned from everything. What a moron. Fuck you, Chance.
a somewhat controversial topic.
Controversial topic. So whoever this is addressed to, it doesn't matter that it's addressed to Microsoft. It could be addressed to anybody. Would you take anything serious from a channel that was just started that day from a guy that looks like this? Fuck you, Chance. God damn it, you're an idiot.
This
He thinks
message
he's
is
so
basically
important.
not even really a message, it's more of me telling Xbox.
I'm just gonna tell Xbox how to do their business because I'm a better businessman than that bitch. Fuck you, Chance.
What's up?
I don't know anything.
So, Xbox, Microsoft, we need to have a little chat.
We need to have a little chat, he says, like he's going to like assault the person. Chance, you're so unintimidating. Do you honestly think that Bill Gates is sitting down at his Microsoft computer and he's like, "You know what? I wonder what the people have to say today. Let's check out this unknown goblin from Ohio. Let's see what he has to say."
See,
He looks
you
very
guys
serious and like a
want
very good
players to
businessman.
buy your games.
Fuck you.
Understandable.
You don't know anything, Chance.
But you're also wondering why your player base is leaving
No, they're not.
to go over to other
No, they're
consoles
not. Stop lying.
such as PlayStation, PC.
Chance, when there's only a few consoles on the market, this isn't the fucking 90s, okay, Chance? You don't need to be like, you know what, Xbox? I bet you some players are moving to PlayStation or Nintendo. Chance, there's only a few of them, you fucking moron. You know what, Microsoft? So many of your players are leaving for the 3DO, and I'll tell you why. Fuck you.
Nintendo, and even going back to older systems like, like Sega Dreamcast
Fuck
and
you.
all these other, older consoles. And
No,
there's
they're
a
not.
reason for that.
Nobody plays retro consoles. Everybody knows that, Chance. Retro consoles are definitely not popular at all, Chance. Also, retro console sales don't take away from new console sales, okay? You moron. I do gaming on this channel every single day, and I usually do retro stuff, but I'm still gonna buy a PlayStation 5 or I'm still gonna buy a Nintendo Switch 2. You fucking idiot.
And the reason for that is because you guys are failing
God, you're an idiot.
now more than ever.
Chance, you don't know
See,
anything.
as gamers, we want.
Gamers, another thing that Chance labels himself as. According to Chance, he's a goth, emo, punk, metalhead vocalist, guitar player, keyboard player, alternative, um, uh, 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 musician, anime studio director, prolific predator. There's so many hats that this guy has worn. Chance has had like 80,000 different jobs, but he's never made a penny off of any of them. Speaking about making a penny off of Chance's work, I am $4 away from finally making more than Chance has ever made in his entire like 15 years on YouTube. My Chance videos now have generated around $106 of revenue. Um, I'm about $5 away from hitting that 111, you moron.
An experience when it comes to gaming.
Fuck you.
Take a game like, say,
Say what? Say what? Chance, could you have not prepared this at all? Could you have not in any way sat down and said, you know what? These are the games that I'm going to talk about. These are the topics I'm going to talk about. Why is it that you come up for, why do you sit down at your computer? God damn it, you're an idiot. Why do you sit down at your computer and then come up with the title of the video? And then, as you're recording the video, come up with the content of the video. That is a wild thing to do and a wild way to make content, you moron. At least when I watch these videos, I try my best to have never seen these videos, right? I want to get a good reaction. Um, from the heart, I want an honest reaction from it. I don't want to react to something that I've seen 100 times, right? At least I know that I'm going to be seeing a bunch of chance nonsense in the video, right? These aren't scripted. I don't know what I'm going to say in them, but at least I have a baseline understanding that I'm going to make fun of you for about an hour. Chance, write down some ideas, you jackass.
say, No
Fuck
Man's Sky.
you. Fuck off.
Alright. Yeah,
Chance, kiss
it's
1,000 asses. Quickly.
gonna be fun for a while.
Sure,
Don't
your
get wrong.
games can be fun for a while, but then I get banned for talking to kids on them, and then I can't play them anymore, and they're not fun anymore. Dang it.
It will be fun for a while for certain people.
The
But
jackass.
after a while, dude, we just
But
get
after a while, dude, I know I'm talking to like the CEO of Microsoft, but bro, Chance, you have no idea how to talk to adults because you're still not an adult. You're 35 years old and you're still not an adult. And you know what? I can kind of relate with that. I used to have a serious drinking problem. From the time I was about 20 years old until I was 30, I went through like a 10-year period where I really was hurting myself with alcohol, right? I don't even remember that time because I was a binge drinker. It was awful, right? Um However, Chance, I the way that I feel is I only became an adult when I turned 30 because I went through cancer when I was young, and then I immediately became a drinker. And I never really grew up. I never acted mature. I never had any goals in life. All I did was drink, right? So I can kind of understand, taking a while to grow up. It took me a while to mature myself. But for the love of God, Chance, you're still like 12 years old. Fuck off.
get bored of it.
You're an idiot.
Now, you
Nobody gets
take a
bored of video
game
games,
like,
ever.
say, one of my personal favorites.
And you guys will notice that I have to disagree with Chance with everything, even if he says things that are very common and normal. I want you guys to know that obviously, when things are true, I'm still going to call him out on it. I'm still going to tell him that he's lying. So I don't want to hear in the comments that, oh, you know what? You were lying about that. I know. I'm very aware, but I think that it's funny that no matter what Chance says, even if it's you know what? I looked outside today and the sky was blue. No, it wasn't, Chance. Stop fucking lying to everybody, okay? You liar. God damn it. What a goblin. Fuck you.
Games. Tokyo Extreme Racer for Sega Dreamcast,
I
which
love this old
I
game,
do.
Tokyo Street Racer. I love Tokyo. Chance, I've lived in Tokyo. I was engaged to a Japanese woman, and even I'm not a fucking guy who's like weirdly obsessed with Japanese stuff, okay? You're a fucking weirdo. You see Japan in front of anything, and you're like, "Oh, this was made for me." If anybody saw you in Japan, you would be shunned. That's something they do in Japan, Cyraxx. They shun people. They shun people out of communities. Fuck you, Chance.
Still play to this very day.
God, what a jackass.
Completely different experience.
You don't know anything
Or
about
better yet,
experiences,
take
Chance.
the most famous Final Fantasy of all, Final Fantasy VII,
Final
for
Fantasy VII is not the most famous Final Fantasy. Everybody knows that.
PlayStation 1. Hands down, one of my personal favorite.
Chance, nobody cares what your own personal favorite things are, okay? You can't take something that is beloved as Final Fantasy VII and be like, yeah, you know what? It's a good game. It's one of my personal favorites. You know what, Chance? It's one of millions' personal favorites, okay? I'm sick and tired of this whole, you know what? It's a great game, and also it's one of my personal favorites. Like that elevates you to some kind of new level. Oh man, this game is one of Chance Wilkins's favorite games. Oh, I must enjoy it. It's got to be full of age appropriate things that I would definitely show my friends. Fuck you, Chance. You don't know
Final
anything.
Fantasy games ever. And
Usually people say one of their favorite things when it's kind of obscure. For example, one of my favorite PC games that I've heard nobody talk about ever. I've only ever I've mentioned it a couple times when I do my gaming streams. By the way, guys, I do game on my channel every single day. Check out one of my live streams. We have a lot of fun. Um, I really like this old PC game called Realms of the Haunting. It was this cool. It was like a mix between a first-person shooting game and a point-and-click adventure game. I played it a lot when I was young, and between the time that I was young and I was like 30, I had never heard a single soul talk about it. That's the kind of game you can say, "Oh, that's one of my personal favorite games." You know, I know that you've probably never heard of it, but maybe check it out. You know, Chance, you don't need to say, "I love Star Wars personally." It's one of my favorites. Chance, fuck you. God damn it.
existence.
It's one of my
But with those
favorites.
games, you get an experience.
Also, if you say that if you can't have that many favorites, right? You can't have that many favorites. Like for me, when it comes to like favorite video games or favorite albums, there's maybe like 10 of them, you know? Maybe like 15. Like my favorite list does not have 500 different albums on it because then they wouldn't be favorites. They would just be albums that I enjoy. No matter what Chance does, and if you're new to the Chance Wilkins universe, you'll quickly learn this. Anything and anyone he has been experiencing has to be the best thing ever, one of the greatest things ever, one of his personal favorite things ever, and all of the people that he interacts with, other than, of course, the trolls, always are the nicest people that he's ever met. Genuinely wonderful people. Absolutely amazing people. They were really kind of me and didn't make fun of me for being a goblin. It's so transparent, Chance. Nobody cares what your personal favorite stuff is. We all know what your favorite personal stuff is. It's being an absolute delinquent and being a goblin. Fuck you.
And you make, like, those games make us want to play those games again. Because
Oh.
there's so much.
Those games make us want to play those games again, you know? That makes a lot of sense. Those kind of games that you play that make you want to play other games again. Fuck
That
you,
we can get
Chance.
out of it.
Oh, he's dancing a little
But
bit.
you guys are over here saying, "Oh, we're launching the newest console."
Yeah, Chance, it's progress. Chance is just upset that like a new console comes out and it's expensive, right? If a new console came out and it was cheap, he wouldn't care. But I don't I it's too much for me to wait for 8 years for a new console. That's too soon. I know that the I know that it takes like 5 to 8 years for a new console to come out, but that's too quick. They should come out every 30 years, like the Atari. Fuck off, Chance.
As gamers, I can say this:
You're not a
we
gamer,
don't want
Chance. You're not a gamer. You use games as a way to fulfill your goblin fantasies. Fuck you. Games are a tool for you, not a pastime. They're simply a tool for you to get victims.
new consoles.
Fuck
We
off.
want better games.
No.
We want
We
games
want
that are
both,
actually
Chance. We want progress, okay? If Nintendo, if it was fucking 2038 and the Nintendo Switch 1 was still out, I'd be a little fucking concerned, okay, Chance? Fuck you. Also, Chance, there's nothing and nobody stopping you from playing old games. My favorite part about retro gaming is especially once the well, for the most part, but the entire console library is there. The whole thing is there. You don't need to worry about release dates. You don't need to worry about anything coming up. If there's something that you're interested in the console, then just go out and do it, right? There are consoles out there, the PlayStation 2, for example. I think it has like over 2,000 games, right? Go and discover new games. Chance, there's nobody and nothing stopping you from going and doing these things. Stop complaining about it.
finished and not half-assed. We
No.
don't want games that are,
Everybody
you
loves
know,
DLC.
half done when, you know, when you release them, and you got to do
This is like the only thing I can agree with Chance, and but at the same time, Chance, it's progress. Chance, it's absolute progress. As much as I don't like buying a $70 game and it being the absolute base version of a game with all of the good stuff locked behind hours of playtime, that's not that big of a deal, right? Um, oh my God, Chance. Fuck you.
updates for them, and then we got to wait a
Like
year
it sucks, but that's progress. Does it suck that a game comes out and then for the next year you have to invest in different DLCs and stuff like that? Yeah, it does suck. But at the same time, Chance, when we were young and we went out and we bought a game like Mario 64, for example, I just beat that entire game on my channel in less than 2.5 hours. You know, that's the whole game. That's the whole experience. At least with these games, they're like hundreds of hours long. Fuck you.
and a half for the updates. Prime example, and this is one of the most infamous
You don't know
examples of
anything.
all.
You
Now,
don't
don't
know
get me wrong,
anything. You don't know anything. Also, a huge thunderstorm is starting right now. Chance, you have beckoned you have beckoned the gods to pour down on me. Fuck you. Thanks a lot, Chance. Now it's raining. I don't know if you guys can hear the thunder, but someone's mad at me for reacting to chants. Oh God, I am eroded. I am eroded, and I am going to cast a spell on you, Kai. I'm gonna cast a spell to make the rain fall. Fuck you, chants.
I
What
love
am I
this game
talking about?
entirely. It's personally one of my favorite games of
Oh,
all
great. Another one of his personal favorite games. What is it now, Chance? Fucking Leisure Suit Larry on PS2 for obvious reasons.
time. But take the game Cyberpunk 2077.
Take the game Cyberpunk 2077 and an unbelievably successful game. You guys fucked it all up.
That game, when y'all released it, it was trash.
Fuck you.
It was unfinished.
I made
There
that
were
game myself, Chance. Don't disrespect it, okay? I was on the team. Fuck you. Also, they fixed it pretty damn quickly, okay? And now it's a beloved classic. Fuck off.
glitches out the ass, and
Chance,
you wonder why
you are a glitch. You yourself, you are a goblin glitch. The the goblin glitch. You are an absolute glitch in DNA, human in human DNA, and that's why you're a goblin now, Chance. Fuck you.
nobody bought that game right off rip hardly. It's because
You want to know why nobody bought? You know why nobody bought Cyberpunk 2077? Want to know why? Let's take a look on how many people pre-ordered. Um, let's see how many people pre-ordered this game. Or okay. Let's see, Chance. Nobody was buying it at the beginning. It 8 million pre-orders. Nobody wanted to buy it at all. 8 million pre-orders, Chance, you fucking idiots.
It was an
What a
unfinished
jackass.
game. It was terrible. It was
It was
unfinished. Which
terrible.
honestly,
I wasn't allowed to play it. Sally wouldn't let me play it.
I'm surprised you guys didn't rip it off the shelves and just,
I'm surprised you
scrap
haven't
it. Which,
fucked off yet, Chance, to
not
be honest
saying
with
that
you.
way. I'm glad you.
Fuck
I'm
off.
honestly glad that you didn't do that, because I did wait about a year and a half, 2 years until you
Yeah, because you couldn't afford it when it originally came out at all. I had to wait for several years before it went on sale before I could play it. And by the time I could play it, it was completely fixed. So I have nothing to complain about at all, bitch.
all fixed the
Fuck you.
bugs, and then I went in and purchased the game. Which, don't
Big
get me
storm
wrong, I am
outside.
glad I did. I am very glad that I got.
I'm so glad that I did it. Chance, you're at the same time you're fucking telling these people that their games suck, and then at the same time saying, "I'm so glad I bought your shitty game. It was so amazing. It just sucked at the beginning that I couldn't buy it at or experience it at." Fuck you, Chance.
Cyberpunk 2077. I even got the 3 postcards right there up on the wall.
I even got the
Don't know if y'all
postcards.
can.
They were sent to me by the game characters. I guarantee you, he probably told somebody. I've never played Cyberpunk 2077, right? But let's say there's a guy in it named Bill, right? He's probably like, Bill's been sending me postcards. See, this is my evidence. Fuck you.
See them right there, but I got the 3 postcards right there on the wall.
James, why don't you ever like put things on your
Y'all can
wall
see.
properly? Why don't you ever hang things on your wall? Why don't you ever like put things properly up? Fuck you. Like, look, you have an entire wall here. There's nothing on it, yet you have postcards like sticking out of a slot in the siding of your wall. God damn it, Goblinomics.
So yes, I absolutely love
I
the
love it.
Cyberpunk 2077 game.
Fuck you,
But
Chance.
I
No, you
make an
don't. You're
example out of
lying.
that game for this reason. Cyberpunk 2077, when it first released, is a prime example of what not to do with the game.
You're a prime example of what not to do with your life, Chance. You're a prime example of what not to do with. You're a prime example of why you should bathe not only once but several times a day, and you should carry a toothbrush in your like back pocket with you and brush your teeth after every meal. Chance, people are inspired by you in spite of you, including myself. Because of you, Chance, I got a job. Because of you, I started taking better care of myself. Because of you, I went for a routine checkup at the dentist for the first time in like 3 years. Chance, people are inspired because they don't want to be anything like you. Why do you think that you're talking to a CEO right now and that they're actually taking the time to listen to your nonsense? Fuck you.
That is one thing you don't do.
You don't do
Me,
anything,
yes,
Chance. You've
I've
been in the same attic for fucking 8 years now and you haven't accomplished anything. Anything.
created demos, and
Fuck
I've
you.
released demos to friends
Yeah,
of
excuse me, I've made video games and I've made demos. What are you talking about, Chance? There's another thing that he is. I'm a gamer and a video game designer. I designed the whole thing on my Kindle tablet. Fuck
demos,
you.
and I've released demos to friends
No, you
of
haven't.
games that I've made,
No,
and
you
they
haven't.
absolutely love the demos.
They've absolutely loved them. They love them so much that they tried to give me money for them, but I wouldn't accept it because it was a project of love. Fuck you, Chance. You've never released video games. There would be evidence of this. Also, it takes a lot of talent to release video games. Even the most absolute basic video game requires coding that you would have no fucking clue what to do with. Fuck you, Chance. You can't just say these things and expect people to believe them. It would be like if I was just like, you know what? Um, After the Japan trip, when we're going to Japan in July, this is real. We actually are going to Japan in July. But after the Japan trip, we're gonna go to Mars. We're just gonna go make a vlog on Mars. No big deal. Chance, you can't just say things that are unbelievably easily proven wrong. We're gonna go to Venus afterwards. We're gonna go to Mars, Venus, and then the moon. Fuck you.
Now,
What are you
this stuff
doing? Are you
happened to
gooning
my
again?
software that I was using and my gear that I was using.
Now I can't
Unfortunately,
make
yes.
video games anymore because the Kindle tried to update. Now I lost all of my progress. Bitch. Fuck you, Chance.
Because
I
I
don't know
made those
anything.
games on older computers, therefore the computers gave out, and I unfortunately was
The
not
computers gave out because I was programming so hard on them, not because I was looking at unbelievably nefarious things. Chance, fuck you.
able to complete those games. But my friends enjoyed them. They saw that
No, they
there was
didn't.
something real
First of
there.
all, Chance, you don't have friends, so we all know you're lying immediately. Second of all, everybody knows you're not a video game designer, you jackass.
They enjoyed it.
No, they didn't.
It was a complete demo,
Oh, wow,
and
a
they loved
complete
it.
demo.
Now, see, I can understand if y'all released a demo of a game on
I can
disc.
understand if you guys release demos. Actually, please release more demos because they're the only way that I can play games that are new. I can only play the demo over and over and over again and never get better at it. Chance could fucking download a demo for like a racing game, and it would only include a single race without any opponents, and he would still lose the race.
To be like, hey, here's the demo of, Cyberpunk
Chance, we
2077.
know what a demo is.
It's not finished yet. We're still in production,
Yes, we know what
but
a demo
here's a
is.
demo to test out what it's gonna be like.
Oh my god, what a
We're gonna give
jackass.
you, say, you know, the entire map to run around on, and
Just, I want a demo that includes the entire map. It's not a demo at that point, Chance. Why don't demos? I need to start a petition on change.org that video game demos include the entirety of the map and at least, I don't know, 10 missions and 20 side missions and all the weapons. Fuck
give you
you.
5 different missions.
Oh my god. Give me 5 different missions, full rate of the full map.
In a
Bitch.
certain area or whatever.
Fuck you.
That's fine.
Thanks for
That
thanks
would
for
be
the thanks for telling us that it's fine, Chance. Thanks for letting us know that it's fine. Chance, I am unbelievably embarrassed for you. Fuck you.
a great demo.
No.
Give people a chance to
No.
explore, say like 3 or 4 different areas
Chance, we know what a demo is.
throughout Cyberpunk, and give us like, say, 4 or 5 missions, and really let us take in. Let us really take in
Chance.
what the
I
game
can't
like.
afford video games, so I need to play demos only. Only. Chance is the kind of person, you know how I don't know if these really exist anymore because I don't really use the internet other than, shopping websites and YouTube. I don't really go on many like game websites, right? But when I was in high school, you would always go on like Newgrounds and like Mini Clip, and there's a bunch of like flash game places, right? And you would go on them because the school computer wouldn't have them blocked off, right? And then in the corner, right, there would always be an advertisement. These advertisements have always existed where in the corner it would say play the full game now, and then it would just show whatever the most popular game was. So when I was in high school, the Xbox 360 was really popular. So you'd be on like a Flash website and it would say download Call of Duty 4, play on browser for free. Click here, right? Chance 100% is the kind of person that clicks on those things, and that's why his computers are broken. Before the trolls were actively bricking his stuff, he was bricking his own stuff by going to these ridiculous websites. Chance is also the kind of person that thinks that like if a pop-up comes up that says that there guys, there's 45 unbelievably attractive single Asian females in Akron, Ohio, and they're all trying to message me. Like, this is the guy who falls for that. And I just need to give them Sally's credit card information, and then I'll have full access to these baddies that are trying to message me. Chance, you'll never date anybody, let alone a Japanese woman, you fucking idiot. God damn it. This guy thinks that he's like absolutely somebody in the comments mentioned that he thinks he's Hercules. He thinks that he's absolutely Herculean. And he thinks that he's the biggest ladies' man ever. Fuck you, Chance.
Have been like before launch. And as we're taking that in and soaking it in, you guys can be
God, Chance, you need to soak in a bath, okay? You need to soak in a bath. If you fill the bathtub with clear water and let Chance soak in it for like 4 hours, how black do you think the water would be? I'm gonna guess very black. Vanta black.
fixing the game. You guys could have been doing so much to it.
Chance, Cyberpunk was unbelievably
But yet,
successful, okay? You don't need to give people advice. Maybe give people advice on like a flop. So maybe something flopped, it made no money, nobody liked it at all. Maybe offer up some advice. Not that anybody cares about your advice, but then there is advice to be given. You know why I would have fixed the Star Wars movies? I would have done it and they would have made $80 billion instead of just $1 billion. Fuck off, Chance.
you
Idiots.
release
Jackass.
unfinished piles of garbage every year.
Chance, you're a pile of garbage and you're unfinished.
Every year.
Chance, you're an unfinished pile of garbage. Why don't you pot calling the kettle black, bud?
And it's bad. And
It's
yes, I'm looking
bad.
at you, Bethesda. And yes, I'm also looking at you, Ubisoft.
I'm looking at you,
And
Bethesda. I'm looking at you, Bethesda, and Ubisoft. I'm sick and tired of your games having bugs in them. Fuck you, Chance. You give opinions that aren't even yours. Like, I don't even believe like opinions that are very common, like the idea of, not liking games that aren't finished when they come out. I think that's a very common and normal idea. I don't even believe that you believe it. I believe that everything that you do is performative. I believe that these are things that you've seen online. Like you were Googling gaming stuff, and then you came across like 10 reasons why gamers don't like new video games, right? And then you're like, you know what? This is my video now. I'm just gonna make this into my video, and I'm gonna take all of that they talked about Cyberpunk. I'm gonna talk about Cyberpunk. I don't think there's anything original that you say. Like if Chance told me I like pizza, I don't believe I wouldn't believe him. I don't believe anything that he says ever, ever, ever.
you, EA, especially you, EA. You
Look at
guys are
you, EA. Not
terrible.
that I can afford any of your games. Fuck
But
you,
you're
Chance.
terrible in a different way.
In my own way. God, there's a huge fucking thunderstorm going on right now. But oh my. Huge thunderstorm going on right now. Um, guys, I want to let you know I love, love, love making travel vlogs. I know that they're not very popular on my channel, but it is my passion, and I think that as long as you continue your passion, even if you don't get super popular from it, as long as a few people enjoy it, and as long as you still enjoy it, then it's worth it to make them. So, recently I went to Toronto. I would love for you to check that out. I went to one of Canada's biggest malls. I went to Chinatown. We found some great stuff down there. Really fun stuff. check out my travel vlogs if that kind of stuff interests you. It's my biggest passion on the channel. Other than that, let's get right back into this. Chance the
But like I
gods,
said,
the
to
heaven
my shock,
gods,
you guys
Zeus
wonder
and
why
such are
people
angry at
are
me for
going over
reacting to your
to
stuff today.
PC
They've had enough.
and the other consoles.
Even the gods have had enough of you.
It's because
That's
you
why they
guys are
condemn. Shut the hell up, Chance. That's why they condemned you to Sally. That they condemned you. Sally has done so many horrible things in her life, including raising Rupel, that she was sentenced to raise you. When she adopted you, Chance, it wasn't because she was being kind. It was a sentence from the gods, Hades, if you will. Fuck you. Hades was like, you know what? We're gonna the only way that you're gonna stay out of the underworld and the river Styx forever is if you take care of this goblin. Fuck you.
fucking up.
Fuck you, Chance.
You guys have
Nice
basically
tooth.
stopped listening to what us gamers want.
Start listening to us gamers, the ones that don't have any money and can only play demos. We are your bottom line. We are the one that are making your pockets gold, bitch. You're taking all of our money from the free demos that you release. Fuck you. Chance,
Out
you're
of a game
unbelievably
and out of a
embarrassed.
console.
Fuck you.
Back in the day,
Do you think Chance would be allowed to go to a public swimming pool? Like if they had like a community outreach day for as he considers himself a special needs kid, whatever the hell that means. I want to remind you guys that as much as you might, and this is only for the newbies that are new to Chance, but I still do get comments lambasting me for making fun of like a mental needs person. This person is not mental needs, okay? Not at all. He's just a moron and he's just a goblin. This is what happens when you're absolutely uneducated and you don't bathe or take care of yourself. Somebody in the comments a couple weeks ago called me out for making fun of this special needs person, and they said, this person doesn't have the comprehension of somebody over grade 5, right? So that makes them special needs. No, it doesn't. Okay? If you're so stupid that you're not smarter than a fifth grader, that doesn't make you fucking special needs. They made an entire United States television show about it. Okay? It just means you're a moron. Okay? So to anybody out there thinking that I'm bullying somebody who's special, I'm not. Okay? I have a wonderful audience, and I have a lot of people in my audience who are special needs themselves, and they know that I respect the hell out of them. I care about them, and I wouldn't make fun of people that are special. That's why I don't make fun of a lot of the other lolcows, because they do underline have different disabilities. They might be terrible people, and I'm not saying that their disabilities disqualify them from criticism. I'm just saying I don't want to be the one doing it. I'm just not down for that. Chance is a perfect lolcow because he's what everybody hates. He's a predator. He's a predator not only to children but also to women and to the elderly. So he's public enemy number one. He doesn't have any mental defects that make him not understand that what he's doing is wrong, which makes it even better. And he looks like a goblin, so it's like the perfect trifecta for a lolcow. That's why I cover him. I might start covering Tofiichu in the future, but I can't look at that fucking thing without smelling it through the screen. Good God.
with the original Xbox, the Xbox 360, those were amazing.
Those are amazing. The Xbox 360 never had DLC, ever. There was never a single game on the Xbox 360 that ever came out unfinished, unpolished, or without DLC. It was all the Xbox One X's fault. Fuck you, Chance. You don't know anything. Also, You said that growing up, you never had a single console ever. So when you got your first Xbox Series S, it was like the greatest day in your life. What do you mean the Xbox was amazing? What do you mean the Xbox 360 was amazing? I thought you've never had these things. This is a guy from if you're a Microsoft executive and you're only judging this guy by what he's presented to you in the video, he's only played the newest console and he's only ever played demos on the newest console. So he's not a loyal customer, he's not a paying customer, and he's a weird goblin pest online. Fuck you.
Like those were beautiful games. Like, dude, I remember playing Split Second on the 360.
No, you don't remember that,
I
Chance. You don't remember that. Maybe you watched somebody playing it on YouTube. You didn't play these games. You want to know why? Because Split Second probably didn't have a demo, you moron.
remember playing the racing game Pure on the 360,
I
which is
remember
one of
playing a
my
racing game, and actually, I was a professional at it. I was doing in-game car photography for the company, but then William Glorio stole all of my pictures. Fuck you, Chance. You know, this guy once said that, like, he was in an argument with Marty one time, I'm pretty sure. And Marty asked him how much money he makes. And he says, I was making tons of cash doing car photography on Need for Speed Underground and Hot Wheels Unleashed. And I didn't quite understand what that meant. I knew that it was absolute garbage and nonsense. But then I got inspired to play Need for Speed Underground for the first time in a while, like in the first time since I was a kid, right? And in that game, you can like customize your car. Now, keep in mind, this game came out in like 2002, so the graphics are not good. Okay, the graphics are barely passable as a PlayStation 2 game, right? But once you've customized your car, you get this camera mode where you can just freely move the camera around, kind of the same way that when you create like a custom character now, you can just move the camera in a 360. That's what he was talking about. I was doing professional car photography, and in that game you can take a like after you finish like a drift race, right? If it's a competition, I've always been into drift competitions as long as they're offline and on easy mode. So in that game, when you win one of these competitions, the prize, right, is being on the cover of an auto parts magazine, right? And in that little section, you're allowed to take a photo of your car. That's what he was talking about. He was talking, I was doing in-game car photography for lots of money, bitch. Fuck you.
favorite games. I remember playing one of my
Oh,
all-time
great. Another one of his favorite games. Another one of his favorite games. Pure is my favorite game. Tokyo Drift Race or whatever I said earlier was my favorite game. Cyberpunk is my favorite game. Chance. Pick a favorite, you
favorite
moron.
motocross games on the
They're my favorite
360 was
too.
MXA TV Reflex.
That's my favorite.
Hands down, one of the best.
And hands down, one of the best and one of my personal favorites. Chance, this is so weird for you to keep saying that every game is your personal favorite. God, you're an idiot. I'm so embarrassed for you, Chance, because I don't believe you've played any of these games. I believe that maybe you've watched like a YouTube video of somebody playing them, but I don't believe you've played any of them. Any game that unless I've seen you play it, I don't believe you've played it because I don't believe anything you say, you jackass.
Racing games made on the 360
Never
outside
played the
of
360.
the franchises like Forza Horizon 1 and stuff like that.
Never played it. What is he doing? He's not reading his script, and this isn't like a live stream, I don't believe. This is like a video that like he's made. So what is he looking at, you know? Sometimes when I'm making these videos, you'll see me looking over here because I've got my main screen here, right? And then I've got my OBS and my recording software and stuff on my second screen. So sometimes when I'm doing these videos, You'll see me looking over here, or my window is up here, and if there's thunder or something, you'll see me look there, but only for like a moment, right? But Chance, he'll be explaining something, and then he'll just stop and fucking look at something. What is he looking at? Most of the
But the
time,
fact that you
shut the hell up while I'm talking, Chance. Know your role. Um, most of the time when he's doing a live stream, he's just looking at people trolling him. He's just looking at people trolling him, and you'll hear him banning people. He'll be like, Marty won't leave me alone, and he stole $200 from me, and then he'll just be clicking away. What a jackass!
guys are dropping the ball this
You're dropping the
fucking
ball, Chance.
badly,
You are. Stop
bro, you
lying.
gotta get your shit together.
You do.
Like,
Oh
really.
God. When he does that, it's so fucking spooky. Like out of nowhere, he'll just it's fucking so weird, man. It's so weird. Also, the eyebrows on this guy are like Sylvester Stallone levels of silly.
You gotta get your shit together, man.
You gotta get your shit together. You're an unbelievably successful
And do
company.
you really think that
Get
the
your shit
fans are
together.
gonna let you guys forget about how you tried to pay off the IRS to get away with a crime?
Remember that crime you almost committed, Microsoft? Chance, you're such a moron. Remember that crime? That unspecified that single crime, Chance. They're a multi-billion-dollar company. I'm sure they've committed many, many, many crimes. It's just kind of the nature. I'm sure that multi-billion-dollar companies commit crimes without even knowing it all the fucking time because they're worldwide companies, okay? God, you're an idiot.
Just so you can continue to do what you're doing? Your shit's gonna get dug up.
No. You're on bot time, Microsoft. You're on bot time, and I'm gonna be unless you start releasing 70-hour demos, Microsoft. I'm gonna be the one that exposes you for that crime you committed back then that you paid the IRS off for. It sounds to me like the IRS uh fined Microsoft and Microsoft paid the fine. Chance, there's a big difference between getting fined for something and committing a crime, okay? I guess if you do commit a crime, you can get fined, but you can also just get a fine without it being a crime, Chance. If I go like fuck you, Chance. These things are so unbelievably easy to explain to you that I'm surprised that a kindergarten teacher didn't explain them to you. Hurry up.
And it's gonna be bad.
No, it isn't.
When it does come to light
When that crime
and
comes to
more
light,
people start digging in on it again and bringing it back up, it's gonna be bad.
it's gonna be bad, Microsoft, unless you listen to me. Unless you
So,
listen to
Microsoft,
Heed My Warning, Microsoft. Fucking idiot.
here's what I'm suggesting you do. And this is coming from a gamer
You're not a
that
gamer,
does
Chance. You're a
gaming content.
weirdo.
This is coming from somebody that's been doing gaming content.
Chance, I got news for you. Humans can be different things, okay? Humans can be many things. Humans can be artists. Humans can be athletes. Humans can be good and bad people. However, goblins can only be one thing. Goblins, okay? Goblins can't be gamers. Goblins can't be fucking programmers or artists or anime studio designers or whatever the hell you want to call yourself today. They can only be goblins, and that's your problem, you fucking troglodyte.
Since freaking YouTube came around.
Back in 1987, when YouTube was at its peak, I was the most popular person on the site. Fuck off, Chance.
Start listening to your player base. Stop focusing on, oh, we want TV, we want all this.
We want TV, whatever the hell that means. We want the Xbox to be a standalone console that has a little flip-up screen on it. That kind of like the PlayStation 1 flip-up screen. You guys remember that? That thing actually kicked ass back in the day. Now it's absolutely garbage, but for back in the day, I remember some people bringing that to elementary school, and it was wild. Microsoft, you need to stop focusing on gaming on your TV and start gaming on the console itself, you bitch.
And one. The players want all this. They don't want games, they want mixed media.
Yeah, Chance, that's what the Xbox is saying. Yeah, you know what games we should make? Fuck it. Let's not make any games. Video gamers don't want games. If there's one thing that the video game market has proven since the video game boom came back in the 80s, it's that video gamers just fucking can't stand video games. They love to buy them, but they hate playing them, and they never play them more than once, Chance. God, you're an idiot. All gamers want to do is watch YouTube on their designated console. As a matter of fact, when I pre-ordered my PlayStation 5, I only did it because I wanted to play YouTube on it, you moron. Nobody thinks like this, you idiot.
Bullshit.
God, you're an idiot.
No, we don't
God,
want that.
whenever he closes his eyes and then opens his eyes, you never know where they're gonna be. You could play like roulette with Chance. You could take his eyes, right, and you could say, okay, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, right? So there's two eyes, so there's eight different options, right? 8 times 8, there's 64 different outcomes, right? Of where his eyes are going to land up. You could use it as like a fucking roulette table.
We want games on disc.
We want games on disc. We know that discs have limitations, and discs simply cannot physically hold the storage, but we want games to be fully on disc. God, you're an idiot, Chance. You don't know how the world works at all.
You know, like
Chance, this isn't the 90s where you could compress everything and fit it onto like a cartridge, okay? Chance, games these days are so unbelievably big that when I downloaded the latest NBA game, I can't play it whatsoever because I would have to go out to Best Buy and buy an entire designated SD card just for that single game. God, you're an idiot. How much data do you think fits on a disc, you moron?
we want games on
No, you don't.
disc.
We want more GameCube
And
games.
yes, I
Give
know
us
this is a
more
Nintendo
Naruto
GameCube disc,
GameCube
but
games.
who gives a shit?
Fuck you.
But point being, we want games like this
We want these
right here
games.
that we can physically own.
You're an idiot, Chance.
And
Do you think that you can't just go to the store and buy games anymore? I know Nintendo with the Switch 2, they're doing like not really physical. They're more like virtual game cards and stuff. But Chance, you can still go to the store and buy a game, okay? Fuck
once
you.
we have it, we have it.
And you know what, Chance? Again, if you like retro gaming so much, there's like 30 different consoles that all have hundreds or thousands of games on them. Chance, you don't need to play new games, okay? There's tens of thousands of great games out there to play. Fuck you. See this, Chance? This shelf has over 500 different retro games on it. You know how many new games I have? Maybe like 20. Chance, if you don't like the new games, then don't fucking play them. Go play a million other games. God damn it. This is like going to the board game convention and only playing the brand new board games and being like, "You know what? There's no other games that exist. There are no other classics. Catan, fuck it. Monopoly, fuck it. All these games that are institutions, I need to play the brand newest game. Fuck you, Chance."
And we don't have to worry about being online all the time. That's why
I'm always getting banned online, and then when I'm not allowed online, I can't play my games anymore, bitch. Fuck you.
consoles like PlayStation and PC are
PC is
beating
not a
you
console,
guys out by
Chance.
a long shot. That's why Nintendo is curb stomping the shit out of you guys right now.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Because they actually listen to their player base.
Yeah, that's what
Nintendo
Nintendo is famous for doing, listening to their player base and being completely fair and honest. God damn it, Chance. You really don't know anything. You don't know anything about video game culture. You don't know what goes on in these in these circles. You don't know what goes on in video game news. You read like listicles online like a fucking menopausal woman, and then you regurgitate it without doing any research on it. Again, like a menopausal woman. Can you fuck off, please?
allows us to buy physical copies of games. And we get to keep those games.
I want to know some of your
And
more
we don't
personal
have to
favorite
be
games, Chance.
online
Give us
to
some more
play
examples.
said games.
Skyrim,
The
one of my personal favorites of all time. Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. I like that game. Chance, these are all fucking masterpieces, you moron.
make it more fun, yes. But stop with this whole, oh, you need to be online all the
Are
time bullshit. That
are
is
all the things that you're doing making the games more fun? Yes, but stop it. Chance, you're proving yourself wrong in the argument that you're trying to make. You know those stupid features, the ones that make your games more fun? Get rid of them. Do they make your game more fun? Yes. But I don't like them. Fuck you, Chance.
garbage, dude. Those of us
He even knows. He's about to say, like, he knows why he's banned from these things. Like, as much as I think that Chance is a moron, I don't think that he's not self-aware. Like he know, like, and the thing that proves that is whenever you hear him like apologize for the things in the past, he refuses to acknowledge what those things are. He'll say, "Oh, I've apologized for those things in the past, and I've atoned for my sins for those things in the past." But he'll never say what they are because he's deeply ashamed of it, which means he does know that it's wrong. He's not somebody who doesn't understand that what he's doing is wrong. He knows this. And you'll see sometimes, like right now, he knows that he's probably banned from like Xbox Live or whatever because he was either talking inappropriately with kids or he was saying some of the most unbelievably hateful racist nonsense that you've ever heard in your entire life, and he probably got banned for it. So now he's about to say, I never did anything, but I'm always banned. But he has these moments of clarity where he's like, are people going to believe this bullshit? Like, do I even believe this bullshit? And you can see it. You can see it in his eyes. Watch.
of us
Yeah, see? Those of us. Ooh. That's usually what people say, right? I'm a really good person. Ooh. That's usually the reaction when people are talking good about themselves. I really love to help people. I don't have any problem with people with disabilities whatsoever. Chance, you can't fucking say these horrible things and then make these faces because it's so obvious that you're full of shit. Those of us
But
who are good
stop with this
people,
whole, oh, you need to be online all the time bullshit. That is
stop it.
garbage, dude.
Watch. He realizes,
Those of us
oh, I'm a goblin. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say it.
that,
That yeah,
have
that
internet
that I forgot what I was gonna say now. Now the oh yeah the now that we're normal, that no those of us who are normal don't get to play Xbox anymore. Fuck you. God, you're an idiot. Chance, how come this video is only 15 minutes long, but I can do like an hour's worth of commentary on it. I've never seen anybody in my life ever that every single thing that they say you can deconstruct and laugh at because they're so full of shit. I'm surprised you don't have brown eyes, you moron.
issues. We can't be online all the time.
People are DDoSing me.
Like, dude, you guys were doing so good with the Xbox and the Xbox 360 because you didn't necessarily have to be online all the time.
I was always
Did it
banned on
make it more
there.
fun? Yeah. But you
Did
didn't
it
have
make
to
it
be
more fun?
online to play.
Yes, but stop it. I love his argument of did it make it more fun? He's arguing against something, and then he asks the question, was this thing beneficial? And then he answers yes. It's so stupid. It's like when he says shut up and answer the question. It doesn't make sense.
A good game. One of my personal favorite games.
Oh God, one of his own personal favorite games. So this is what, the fifth one of his own personal favorite games. We got Tokyo Butt Pirate Simulator, and then we got what was the other one? Cyberpunk, and then we got Final Fantasy 77, Final Fantasy 7, and then we got Pure. So what is it now, Chance? What's your new favorite game?
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 for the 360.
Chance, stop taking games that have like one game of the year or are wildly renowned for being amazing and claiming status to them. Okay, that's like me saying, you know what, pizza's good food. One of my personal favorites. Fuck you. Nobody cares. It's so obvious.
You had the campaign mode that you can play completely offline, and
Oh,
you
you
had a few
can? I didn't know that. I'm sure this is news to Microsoft, you idiot. I'm sure that oh my God, Chance. Chance, after this video is done and I'm done recording it, I'm gonna have to take a bath, okay? I try my best, okay? I try my best for the members of my channel and for everybody who watches my channel. I try my best to get these videos out in a timely manner. I try to do at least 3 or 4 of them a week. That's my goal. And many times I sit down at my desk in my office and I say to myself, you know what, Kai? From 10 a.m. until 6 p.m., you're going to do an entire working day of reacting to Chance. I can't do it. I get maybe two. My record is recording 3 in a row. That's about 2.5 hours of this. I have to have a bath. Chance, one time I started doing a reaction video of you. It's the most viewed reaction video of you on this channel. It has like 4,000 views, something that I've never really accomplished with any of my other videos. Most of my videos get like 400 views, and I really, really appreciate that because they do a hell of a lot better than my vlogs, which is my passion. They only get like 100 views. Chance, you make me sick. And I have evidence that one time I was doing a reaction video of you. I started the video feeling completely normal, and by the end of the reaction video, I had to get up and throw up and actually throw up. And then when I came back from throwing up, you could see in my eyes that I had been like, you could see that I was throwing up. It's not like I was like, hey guys, I was just throwing up a moment ago. You could see that I was throwing up. Chance, you make me sick. And now after there's only There's only a minute left of this video. There's probably like 2.5 more minutes of commentary. I'm gonna have a bath after this video because you make me sick. You make me sick.
Other modes. And then if you wanted to play online with your friends, you could do so.
Oh wow. I didn't know
Go
that.
back to that formula.
Wow, Chance, great advice.
Where we have physical games.
Great advice, Chance. Fucking idiot.
And we don't
Chance
need to be
loves
online to play them. And we have
Chance loves,
physical
loves,
discs.
loves to come up with opinions that everybody has, and then he tries to make them his own opinion, and then he tries to get people to like rally behind that opinion. It's fucking weird, and it's very, very transparent. Um, Go fuck yourself, Chance. Have a bath, for God's sake. Chance, if you want to make some money, I have an offer for you. Okay, Chance? I know that you've seen my channel. I know that you have because I know that you were in my comments about a month ago defending yourself because nobody on earth would tell me to stop bullying this poor kid other than you. So I know that you've seen my videos. I will give you 1,000 Canadian dollars if you make a 5-minute video of yourself brushing your teeth. Fuck you. I would never send you money, you idiot. God damn it. You think I'm a moron, Chance? Brush your teeth.
This shit you guys are doing is fucking stupid. It's asinine.
Oh, really? Fuck
Like the
you,
fact that you
Chance.
think that we want all digital? Nah.
You're an idiot.
Fuck all digital, man.
You're an idiot.
Those are
You know what? Some people like all digital, Chance. Some people like all digital. All right. I'm not really a huge fan of all digital, but I might own 8 Switch games that are physical, and I probably own 100+ digital games. Chance, digital games can be useful. Do they suck that you can't resell them? Yes. Do they suck that you don't technically own them? Yes. Does it really matter in the big picture? Fuck off.
of us that have been around the block.
Ew.
We want physical discs.
Chance has been around the block sexually with Jake and probably Bill. And I would place $1,000 wager in Las Vegas that Chance has HIV or some kind of disease. Absolutely. 100%. He's probably got some kind of medieval disease that hasn't been explored since like sailors from Britain stepped onto the new world. You know what I mean? Fuck you, Chance.
That we can keep.
God, you're an idiot. And you've got
That we
spittle
can
in your
trade with our
face.
friends
You're an idiot.
and have fun again.
You moron. We want to have fun again. Like the good old days. Do you remember Microsoft where you could game without being online? I remember. It was the good old days. Chance, you look like you remember the good old days, okay? You look like you're 70 or 80 years old, and you're 1 year older than I am. You're almost exactly 1 year older than I am. I, Chance, right now at my age, 34 years old, am in the best shape of my life. I've been in the gym now for 2.5 years. I look better now, physically than I did when I was like 19 years old. Okay, Chance, what have you done to yourself? What on earth has it caused this? Is this what would happen if I just stayed in this room and like looked at the computer like this all the time so I could get that nice like hunch that you got going on? You've got like this thing going on, Mr. Burns looking motherfucker. How long of me not bathing and scratching my head and just sitting here like this would it take for me to become you? Fuck you, Chance. God damn it.
So Xbox.
Can you imagine
Cut the
kissing this guy? Kiss me, fat boy. So stupid. Can you imagine kissing this guy? The taste would never leave your mouth ever. You know, I'm sure that some of us have had this experience where they've had they've smelt the worst thing that they've ever smelt in their life. And now, even if they've completely avoided that thing, they can still kind of smell it. Like I remember this one time, um, my mom had been putting like yard clippings in this garbage can beside my house, and then it got full of yard clippings, and then there was like a big rainstorm, and then there was like a heat wave after, so it just turned this stuff into like absolute sludge. And I'll never forget what the smell of it is. Chance, that's what your mouth would be like. Somebody would give you a kiss. I mean, Heather too. It's so funny that you have to name her Heather too. Heather too, um, gagged the moment she kissed you, and it wasn't even like a kiss with tongue or anything. It was just like a peck. Ew! Kissing Chance would be a fucking life sentence.
Bullshit.
Fuck you,
And go
Chance.
back to the beginning.
You're an idiot.
Start over.
Yeah, that's what people should do. That's what huge companies that are unbelievably successful should do. You know what? That's what I should do. You know, my YouTube channel that's got like 11,500 subscribers on it. I've been working my ass off for like 4.5, 5 straight years on it. Really trying my best at every video that I make just to make people smile. Fuck you, Chance. You know what? I'm just going to start a new YouTube channel. I'm just going to start one today. 0 subscribers. Just start it over. Burn the whole thing to the ground. God damn it, you're an idiot.
Bring back the classic ways.
Yeah, bring back the classic ways. God, that face, though. That face. I think that's a screenshot right there. I think that's the screenshot right there. All right. My friends, thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. I want to let you know in the month of April, this month, I am going to be releasing a lot of Cyraxx stuff. I took a week off from work. Excuse me. I took a week off from work because I've been unbelievably stressed and depressed, and I just haven't been feeling myself lately. But I'm taking some time off, and I'm really, really working hard on getting some videos out. I am going to be gaming every single night on the channel, so if you want to come hang out, I would love to see you in a live stream. Don't forget to check out my travel stuff. If you do enjoy travel and you want to see me out in the wild, check that stuff out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. My voice is getting a little hoarse, so I better get going, but I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you for watching. Bye, everyone.
Thank you for watching Life of Kai. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This act is very human.